realistic. Remember, we're being real freaking listic. Hey guys, it's Alyssa and welcome back to my channel. Today we're getting my shit together. Hopefully. I was recently sick, so my nose is still a little, like, I sound a little congested still. So basically today, it's not like a vlog, but I'm just gonna kind of take you with me to get my life together, hopefully. My life lately has been, not together, I guess. I planned on, like, doing this at the start of the new year, like everybody else, in terms of, like, I wrote a thing on my notes of, like, things I need to do, and I was gonna, like, really implement them, and I have been, but, like, I feel like I need to literally, like, sit down and actually be like, yes, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I'm gonna do today, because my life has just been, it's been not, it's just been not. Energy drink. Is this a part of getting my life together? No, I should drink like a kombucha, but we pick our battles here on this channel, okay? And this just makes me happy. So I've made a little list, and my number one tip if you are trying to get your life together or do some type of reset or anything is to be very realistic. You know, like what you would learn in school about SMART goals? That. I can't remember what they all are. Measurable, smart, what? Specific? Attainable? Whatever they are, okay? Basically pick something actually attainable. Like, don't set yourself up for failure. So that's what these kind of are, and I'll put on screen my little list I have, but the first one is to fill out my school calendar. I'm gonna change that. I know myself, and I don't use my physical calendar in my office. I'm still gonna fill it out. I will fill it out with not school related things for the most part, but I do have like a calendar that's connected to my school. So like the things are kind of already put in there. So I'm gonna type in here, fill out calendar / look at school calendar. Mainly because I just know myself. Again, realistic. We're being realistic here. And I'm not gonna fill out all the due dates, especially if they're already inputted in my school thing. So my goal is to look at it. Alyssa, look at it. Just freaking look at it. Okay? Then we have clean up my room. Don't worry, it's not gonna be a clean with me. I'm not gonna like show you everything. I'm just gonna do it and show you that I cleaned it. Clean up my room, and then I put in a little note just for like going forward that I'm gonna do laundry weekly on Thursdays. Why Thursdays, you ask? I don't know. Thursdays just seem like a solid day to do laundry. Like, it's right before the weekend, so anything I've planned for the weekend, I've got a full closet, I guess you could say, of options that are clean. Take vitamins. I need to go buy vitamins, but I feel like I should take vitamins. On top of the fact, what vitamins also mean to me, got my room, are supplements. So I have L-lysine that I've been trying to take again, 1,000 milligram. I've been pretty good for the past couple of months of taking it daily. I do miss some days, but this stays by my bedside so I can see it, and I just take it at night because it's just, I don't know, that's when I remember. So that is part of the taking vitamins for me. And then I have drinking lemon water daily. I just started this yesterday. I drank some yesterday and I drank some this morning. So I'm doing that just because I used to do it all the time, and, you know, I know it's like good for your skin, and as we know, my skin's just been not my best friend. I have on here, it says sign up for Pilates. When I created this, I wasn't in Pilates. I'm already in Pilates. So we are going to change that as well to go to Pilates. I do go. I went yesterday, but like, for example, I canceled today. So I have workout at least 3 times a week. I am keeping that. I will say I'm not gonna be like insanely strict on it, just because with my school schedule and the way how many like Pilates classes they have at certain times, and with work and school, I sometimes physically don't have a time to be able to go. They don't have a lot of evening classes during the week. So sometimes it's only twice a week, but then there's other times where it's 4 times a week. So I keep it at 3 times. I feel like that's a good baseline. Then we have wear my night guard. I'm awful. So my night guard is literally, I'm not gonna show you it. It's not even in its case. I'm disgusting. It's literally sitting on my nightstand in the corner collecting dust in the open. It needs to be washed, but I was using it really good when I got it, and I just haven't been because it's a little tight and I need to, it's a long story. But I have a raging headache today, and solely because I was clenching last night and didn't have my night guard in. And I need to stop. You know, I've got these great teeth that I was blessed with, no braces, okay? And they're great and I love them. And I'm destroying them by not wearing my night guard. I also have aimed to read a book a week. That's a bit unrealistic. When I wrote this, I was like reading and I haven't been. But I'm gonna keep it because I have my reading challenge on Goodreads set to an unrealistic goal of 50 books in the year. Now, to be fair, is it unrealistic? I mean, when I like really get into reading, I can easily put away 2, sometimes 3, but we'll go with 2. 1 to 2 books a week. It wasn't unrealistic at the time, but it's a bit unrealistic now, but it's fine, we're keeping it. Then I have pick and stick to a skincare routine, which we'll go over in the bathroom later. And then I have put money in the adventure fund. So I have, can you see it from over here? This thingy right here, it is a little adventure fund frame that my mom got me forever ago. There's no money in there. I never put money in there. And I'm bad at saving. And does it actually have to be used for adventures? No, it's just a way to save and like pop the money in there. And I've done it. I've put money in there. And then when I need cash real quick, I'm too lazy to go to the bank. So I pull it out of there. So we're changing that. I'm putting the money in, and once it's in, it is not to be touched. It is not to be touched. Go to the freaking bank, Alyssa. You hear me? So yeah, that's kind of like the agenda for today. I mean, obviously all of these things aren't like things I'm doing today, but like I'll do some of them and we'll hang out. I'm gonna go to the grocery store because not on this list is to just be better with my eating. I've always been a very like healthy person when eating for the most part, besides my pizza intake. But I tell myself pizza's healthy and that's how I feel, so. But I've been really bad lately with breakfast, with working and everything. My sleep's been awful and I wake up and I literally stop at like Tim Hortons every day. And that's obviously A, spending money, and B, it's just like I can eat at home. Eat at home. Eat at freaking home, Alyssa. God. So I'm gonna go to the store, I think, and buy some things. First things first, since we're here, adventure fund. Now, I never, Jesus Christ. I never have cash on me, so this is a little adventure fund. I never have cash on me, ever, 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 ever. But I have, I went to my purse and pulled out the cash that I had from when I went on my trip to Florida because I had cash and I never deposited back in my bank account. So we're gonna decide what goes in adventure fund and what goes into me sad bank account. Realistic, remember, we're being real freaking listic. So like, could I put the hundo in? Yes. Do I want to? No, not right now. I don't. Nope. I'm gonna count real quick how much money I have and then I'll decide what I want to do. All right, so this is $2.15 right here, and then I have singles. And I always do like to keep a little bit of cash on me in my purse. Like when I have singles, I like to keep them because, you know, you never know when you need singles. So, but because singles are also not missed, I'm gonna keep like freaking, when I say I like to keep cash on me, I mean like the most, a freaking dollar, okay? I have $10 in ones. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep 5 in ones. Because you just, I don't know, you never know when you need a dollar, okay? The other 5 is going in here. In she goes. Ta-da! And then out of this, so I do actually need cash for work because there's like a t-shirt thing that I'm buying apparel. But I'm putting $5, $10, $15, $20 worth of fives. Could I just grab the 20? Yeah, but it's fine. In here, I'm keeping $10 worth along with my $5 singles in my purse. I do that because of like, when I go to the bar, sometimes we need to cover, and like I said, I hate stopping at the bank, and so I try to keep something in my purse. Nothing crazy, obviously. And then this for now is just it's gonna go in my bank account. Should I just plop it in there? Yes, but I'm being realistic. And if I put all this in there, I'm gonna take it out. So we're doing baby steps. So right now we have, what did I put in here? $25. It's a good start. It's a good start. Oops. So then 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. 185 is going back into me bank account. Bada bing, bada frickin' boom. Put this on my thingamabob. Ta-da, we have money. I really should do my room next, but I'm scared. Okay, let's check off the fact that I put money in the adventure fund. We love checking things off here. Done. Boom. I'm gonna check off go to Pilates, workout at least 3 times a week, because I've already signed up for Pilates, and that's just, you know, it's something, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying. We're gonna go pick and stick to a skincare routine, because that's what I'm scared to tackle the room, guys. I'm avoiding it at all costs. So we're in my bathroom, and I need to pick and stick to a freaking skincare routine, okay? So as you guys know, my skin has been, like I said, not my best friend. She hates me. She's pretty bad right now because I attacked her the other day. I literally went in like a maniac and like went and freaking popped every, not even pimples yet, like just went in like crazy. So now I have some markings going on from where I attacked my skin, but it's fine, it's fine. So if you recall from a previous video, I was prescribed Winlevi by my dermatologist. She told me to use it for a month and then come back if it wasn't working, and I've honestly been using it for like 2 months, and I don't think is doing anything. I mean, it's really hard to tell. I started breaking out again. Like I was going tanning before my trip so I wasn't pasty. And so before my trip and during my trip, my acne was pretty good. And I'm just, because of going tanning, anytime I'm like the summertime, I don't get acne really because of the sun. So since I'm no longer in said sun, she's been freaking out. And like, I think I mentioned this in a previous video. When I used to break out before I cured my acne, I never broke out on my cheeks. That wasn't a place I ever broke out. It was always just right here. And so again, like I have one here and I had like a bunch right here. Me breaking out here is insane. I also have been breaking out like around my eyebrows. Also insane. Like that's not a common occurrence for me. So I honestly don't think this does anything, and I stopped using it on my forehead. I was only using it like here. And then the other day I decided like, let me put it on my forehead and like here. And I started breaking out. So I honestly think this is breaking me out at this point. Like it's not doing anything for me. So I've decided to stop using it, and I'm going to try and just kind of go back to a skincare routine that I feel like will work for me in conjunction with eating healthier, drinking more water, lemon water, you know, all that kind of jazz, and see how that goes for my skin. And if my skin's still freaking out, I'm gonna go back to my dermatologist and possibly go on like an oral version, like a pill version of this, like spirulactone or something. So we'll see, but for now, I'm going to pick and stick to a freaking skincare routine. Face wash is gonna stay the same, the Crave Beauty Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. Lotion, it's gonna stay Aveeno. Like I said, we're picking and sticking. It's not the time to try anything new, okay? So, sticking to the Aveeno lotion. Now, I used this last night. Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I still don't know if this like is good for me or not, but this is going to be part of my picking and sticking. Okay. So I'm going to use this a few times a week. Like I said, I used it yesterday, so I'm going to give it a few days before I use it again. I'm gonna go back to this. I stopped using it when I got put on the Winlevi, the ASAP Vitamin B Super Complex Serum. I mean, I've talked about this a million times. When I had clear skin, I used this every day. I know it doesn't break me out, so I know whatever is gonna be going on, and it ain't gonna be because of this gal. So I'm gonna use her again. And then here's the thing. So I bought this when my acne was getting cray cray, from Crave Beauty, the oil la, there's hair on it. The oil la la, that's what it's called, linoleic acid rich oil serum for breakouts. I used it a couple of times and then I decided to do like the whole like I'm gonna strip it to the basics. So I'm not gonna use it right away. I'm gonna give my skin a bit with like keeping it with just those two things I mentioned, plus my obviously face wash and lotion. And then I'm gonna like introduce this and we're gonna see how she does. And then, so I just wanted to like honorable mention that she will be used at some point. So yeah, as for skincare, that's what we're gonna be doing. Obviously still gonna use my pimple patches. Those things are a lifesaver. And yeah, that's it for my skincare. And we're gonna stick to her for like a month at least, okay? To like really just, I don't know, something's gotta go on here. Because I also feel like too, my skin, even though like, yes, it's breaking out, it's lacking like, it's dull. Like I look dead every day. There's no life to my face. And I feel like that serum, the ASAP Vitamin B serum, used to always give like my face life. Okay, so let's check off on my list that we picked and we're sticking to a skincare routine. Check. Okay. Since we're in the bathroom, I'm gonna wash my night guard. This is my night guard. So, to wash it, you're supposed to like soak it in, like drop it in a thing of water and vinegar, but I literally just used the last of our vinegar to clean my coffee maker yesterday. Getting life on track. So for the time being, because it's not like it's like insanely freaking dirty, it's just been sitting out, which is gross. They say you're not supposed to use toothpaste and I'm like, I think it's fine. So I'm gonna use some hot water here, my little handy dandy toothbrush, and kind of just give her a nice little scrub. We're gonna do like the smallest amount of toothpaste because it's just a night guard. It doesn't need like a glob. She's clean. I'm just kind of dabbing her and I'm just gonna leave it in the container in here with it like propped open so it can like dry a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna put it in tonight. I'm gonna wear it. Okay, it's probably time to do the room. The worst part. All right, you ready to see the state of my room? Clean. There's still Christmas stuff actually at the bottom of that bin. Clean. Clean. And everything else is obviously dirty. And I have like my bathing suit basket. And then even my closet, which I'll be honest, this is not going to be a part of getting my life together because I don't have time. There's like clothes, dirty clothes all in there. They need to be washed. Obviously I'm going to do my bed. That just needs nightstand disaster. Disaster. So there was a period of time where I was really good at keeping my room clean. Like I picked it up every week, and that's going to be a part of my getting my life together after I freaking clean this whole thing. It's staying clean. I'm going to put my bedding in the washer so it can start going while I clean up my room, because this needs to be washed as well, I feel. I'm gonna go load this in the washer real quick. All right, I'm going to clean my room real quick. I'm not even gonna bother recording it because, I mean, who cares to see me speed clean my room? And then I'll come back and we'll tackle the next item. The sheets are done. Now for the worst part of doing my bed. I think I need to buy a new duvet because even though I love this freaking color, it's just like, oh, I've talked about it before. The one thing that like ties to it is ripped. There's only one of them. And then it's kind of just a little too big for my duvet for some reason. So I'll show you my room in a second. I'll be honest, it's clean, but I didn't wipe down my dresser. I need to do that. And it's because I got sidetracked. It is so late in the day now. It's 4, and while like towards the end of my cleaning-ish, my brother called me, so I was on FaceTime with him for literally freaking an hour and a half. So and once I was on FaceTime, I kind of stopped cleaning. So yeah, I'm going to real quick, we're going on my little notes list and we're gonna do clean up a room check. We're gonna check off the drink lemon water daily because like I said, I already did that today and that's the plan. I already have my lemons, we're good to go there. Checking off wear night guard because I cleaned it. And I still need to get vitamins. Let's do my calendar real quick, but let me show you my room. That's just, I need to fill that up with dirty clothes. Nightstand, the Pringles, listen, the Pringles, they stay because sometimes I like a snack and I don't like to get up. The emergency needs to go downstairs and then everything else stays. Obviously you saw my bed is now made again. Floor is clean, everything's clean. Dirty clothes need to be washed. Those jeans aren't dirty. And then there's like stuff under, I have to return stuff. Okay, so that's just kind of that situation. Laptop, like I said, I need to wipe this off, but for the most part it's clean. All that stuff needs to go in my car. And then I need to put that stuff on my bookshelf. But other than that, I mean, she's clean. She's clean. She's clean enough. Calendar, and then I need to go grocery shopping still, but I just really don't feel like it. But I need, technically I can go tomorrow because like tomorrow's Sunday and I don't obviously work, so I could go tomorrow. So we'll see. But yeah, let's go to my little calendar. Okay, you're in my office now. Closet's open, ignore all the clothes. It's a mess in here too, but that's a different day. So as you can see how much my life has not been together, my calendar is from January. Freaking January. We are about to be in April. Frankly, given that why is this bent? This is like crooked. Whatever. That's lovely. Like I said, I've decided I'm not putting my school stuff on here because I don't ever use it for that purpose. Frankly, I don't really use this calendar enough to begin with, but I'm gonna hope. Because there's only like a week left in March, I'm honestly just gonna do this for April. Because it's just, that's what makes sense, okay? Good enough, okay. April looks like crap. Let's fill in the days. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with important dates. Not that there's freaking many in the month of April. For me. I think that's it. There's not much. Like, you know, I find out things when it gets closer. You know what I mean? Okay, so I didn't do any fancy colors because I'm a boring bitch. So I have opening day on here. I requested that off and I'm going downtown for opening day. I have my dad's birthday. My dad's gig, it's like this whole thing that everyone's going to, so I have that, and then my birthday, and then my stepdad's birthday. And I think that's it right now for April in my personal life. Yeah, okay. So that's my calendar. Like I said, I'm not doing a school calendar, but it's on my notes to look at it, you know, in general, like to start looking at it. So let's check that off. Okay, books. We're gonna pick one together. That way I hold myself accountable. Back to my room we go. So, here's the thing. I'm like the worst at like starting a book and not finishing it, at least lately. Because on my Kindle, look at my cute Kindle, guys. Remember I got a Kindle? Got a little case, and I got this cute little pop socket on it that says just one more chapter. I was trying to find like a sassy one, but I didn't like anything. I do need to charge this thing, I feel like it's dying. I started reading Enemies with Benefits a while before my trip. Oh my god, I'm at 28%. Definitely need to charge her. I'm 67% done. So the goal is to finish this. I will be honest, I got to a point of this book that I don't care anymore. And I know it, I almost want to freaking not finish it. I've never done that to a book ever. There's been books I've despised and I always finish them. And I remember I got to this point and I was like, is this gonna be my first? But I don't want to do it, so I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna force myself. But so I have that, and then I bought all of these books. Why I buy books when I'm literally in the process of not finishing other books, and it beats me. But Target had that sale where it was like buy one, get one half off or something. So I got Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I really want to read this. I got The Score by Elle Kennedy. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. And then A Little Life by Han something. And I know everyone talks about this and how it's a really hard read. So I'm gonna save this for when I'm not in a reading slump as I currently am. So yeah, I have all these books. I'm going to put, which one do I read? I don't even freaking know. I wanna read this next, I do, after I finish my stupid Kindle one. So I'm gonna put these 3 on my bookshelf, even though I feel like I need them in front of my face, otherwise I'm not gonna read them, but I'm gonna put them on my bookshelf so that way it's not taking up space in my room. Okay, so I promise to you. Hold me accountable, guys, I promise. Gonna read this. It's not on here anymore, it went to a different freaking thing. But you know, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna read it today. Am I gonna finish it today? Don't know, but that's the plan. And then I will start this next. To be fair, I still have my A Court of Mist and Fury that I have not finished. Realistic goals. We're starting this because I know if I try and finish a book I don't want to read to jump into a book that I also paused because I was getting bored, it's not gonna happen. Realistic goals. So finishing that one hard task at a time and then starting this and hopefully it's good. Okay. Check that off my list. Boom. The last is the vitamins. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna go to the grocery store tomorrow. Don't hate me. I know this whole video is the whole get my life together. But realistic goals, okay? And like, we're listening to our mind, body, and soul, okay? And it is 4 p.m. It's not the time for me to go to the grocery store right now. But getting my life together isn't a one-day thing, you know? So, like, yes, I started it today. We did it together. But it's an ever-going thing, you know? Like, I gotta continue this process. So I'm gonna call that a success. I cleaned my room. I filled out my calendar. What else did I freaking do? Why do I feel like I did nothing? I guess this was more of just like a mind thing, because it's not like you guys, like, it wasn't like I did a bunch of things. Like, you didn't come with me to, like, do these things. So I don't really know what this video was. Whatever. You guys, basically I cleaned my damn room and I told myself and you guys what I'm going to be doing and got it ready in my noggin, you know? I think I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. Honestly, the rest of today is going to be spent very chill. Like I've been thinking about doing like part of kind of getting my whole life together or whatever is I've been thinking about doing like not drinking as much. I mean, I don't drink like crazy amounts in general, but before I went to Florida, I took like 3 weeks, maybe even a month off of drinking because I knew I was gonna be drinking a lot in Florida. But prior to that, I was drinking like every weekend. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I'm fine, but like I think just in terms of like wanting to like get more healthy in my skin and everything, like I just kind of want to like refrain from that as like an every weekend thing, as well as my job and school has been kicking my ass. I've been so stressed and overwhelmed and exhausted that like I've been spending my weekends at home, like doing absolutely nothing besides being a bum. And I want to continue that, but make it a productive nothing, you know? Like I don't want to go out, I don't want to drink, I don't want to be all chaotic on the weekends. I definitely kind of like have been preferring staying home, but I want to make being at home more productive and not me just laying in my bed doing a whole lot of nothing. So that's kind of part of this as well, is like I think I'm going to spend kind of like the next month not drinking or going out, aside from opening day and aside from my birthday and aside from my dad's gig. Which is, I think is totally fine. Again, realistic goals. I could never sit here and like, you know, people do like 75 hard and they go 75 days without drinking any alcohol. Sorry, that's not me. I enjoy alcohol. I don't have a problem with alcohol. Like, so I'm not gonna like limit myself in that sense and be like, no alcohol. Like I enjoy drinking. I like to drink. I like to go out. That is part of my personality and that's fine. And I believe in the fact that that's fine. But in terms of like overall health and wellness in my skin, I mean, obviously I think it's good to like take some breaks and like not go crazy all the time. So that's kind of my goal. I'm not gonna make it like a set firm goal. If I go out and drink, I go out and drink, but I'm gonna consciously kind of make it a note to, besides those like event days, chill, just chill, keep it chill. And yeah, I guess something I didn't put on my little notes app because it's not something I physically have, like, isn't physically something I have to go and do, like drink water and whatnot, is I'm gonna try and be very conscious to just give myself grace. I'm like really hard on myself and I also have such a hard time de-stressing and like I give myself shit for not being able to de-stress and then it's kind of just this cycle I have. And so I'm gonna like make it a point to give myself grace in every aspect. For example, today I canceled Pilates and I beat myself up a little bit over it because why did I do that? But I had a raging headache this morning and I'm a big like listen to your body, listen to your mind to an extent. Obviously, like I said, sometimes I get a little like very unproductive, but like I need to give myself grace, basically. Like if I don't feel like working out that day, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't do it. Like obviously fine line, like push yourself, like make yourself go if you don't want to kind of situation, but at the same time, listen to your body. And like today was just one of those days. I had a raging headache and I also was like, you know what? I have to clean my room. I have to get everything in order. I need to like have a day. And I got so much sleep last night. So I just like, I felt really good about just not doing anything today, if that makes sense. This is turning into like a freaking rant and life update, but like I've just been giving myself shit for so many different aspects of my life, like giving myself shit for not reading books, giving myself shit for not posting on YouTube or filming anything, giving myself shit for like not figuring out my skin as if that's my fault. I mean, like the list goes on, like my friendships, like things in my life, I've been so hard on myself about, instead of just kind of like taking it for what it is, like it's life, and just kind of like accepting it and moving forward and not, I don't know, I've been really bad about that lately, and I need to not, like, I need to set realistic goals and if I don't hit it and it doesn't happen, it is what it is. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to stress about. There's nothing to get on myself for or like overwhelm myself for. Like, who cares kind of vibe. And like, I've always been pretty good at that, but I've just been really bad lately about it. Like, I need to get back in the like, who gives a literal shit mindset regarding every aspect of my entire life. So yeah, that was it for today's video. I know this was kind of weird and it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't how I anticipated this was gonna go. I thought I was gonna like do more things and bring you along with me and like prep overnight oats and whatnot, but like I just said, who gives a shit? Life is life, it happens, who cares? So yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Ooh, these guns. Have my lips been crusty this whole time? Like, I need chapstick.